Hi, John Miller here with a Friday devotional. I'm reminded of a book that was written years ago, and the title is The Friendless American Male. Um, and it was a book about the idea that so many men, and particularly in our country, are an island unto themselves, that no one really knows them deeply. And so they go through life with issues going on in their life, struggles going on in their life, um, that no one else knows what the real issues are. And so they're left to try to deal with these on their own. And I'm talking about believers here too, yeah, we're going to trust in Jesus with the issues of our life, but the Bible has something to say about that beyond just trusting Jesus personally with our personal issues. And Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 and 10 speak to that. It says, two are better than one, where they have a better return for their labor. And if either of them falls, the other will lift up his companion. But woe to him who falls when there is nobody else to lift them up. And so that's the question. Do we have others in our life who know us well enough to know if we're slipping and tripping, if we have whether they can detect issues in our life that should be dealt with, who can ask the question, hey, John, how are you really doing? And you will be dead on honest with them. Do you have someone like that in your life? Because woe to the person who falls in, maybe they're caught in bitterness, caught in lust, caught in depression, and yet no one is walking alongside you close enough to detect that these things are happening in your life, and you're not willing to share it because you're not close enough to them. Scripture speaks to that. Iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another, and we need to have people in our life, or maybe just one person that we can be totally honest with about how we're doing in the inner parts of our spirit and what we're truly struggling with in life. So this is the the devotional for you this morning. I'm reminded that the Apostle Paul would often ask people to pray for him. He says, pray that I'll have the courage to do this. I'm going into this particular city and I don't know what awaits me there, and boy, I need help. Well, are you the kind of person that asks for prayer from other people? That's what we're supposed to do. I think that's why the quote unquote Lord's Prayer talks about, Lord, help me. Lord, help me. I need. Because when you pray like that, you're showing humility. You're showing that you cannot do it all by yourself, that you need outside help, that you need the help of the Spirit of the living God to come in and enable you to get through whatever issue is in your life. So do you have that person? That is the question for you on this Friday, because I certainly don't want you to fall out there in the middle of nowhere, whatever makes you fall, and yet no one else really knows it, because there's no one that knows you that well. So there you go. I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope you're encouraged, if you don't have that person, to find that person in your life that you can have that kind of relationship with. All right? Have a great weekend.